Hi there, welcome or welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Camila. I talk about art, the market of animation, especially here in Montreal, Canada, where I live. I want to talk about different sources of income that you can have as an artist and give some ideas and talk about some experience that I have. So, just to introduce myself a little, I've been working in the animation industry here in Montreal for almost 7 years. I started in August 2018. Before, I've been doing traditional art, mostly working as an editorial illustrator. And I did this shift of career, especially because I wanted to be in a more stable career in art. But the truth is that stability is an illusion. I mean, it is more stable working in a studio. I worked for 3.5 years in one studio. Since I started there, I knew that it's not going to last the rest of my life. It's something that you have to be aware when you work, when you start in a studio, because this industry, it works by contract. I never really quit working as a freelancer either. Actually, I started working in the animation studio in the pre-production. I started with character design. While I was there, I did like 5 book covers. I took some gigs in Brazil to do illustrations inside of magazines, also commissions like portraits, and I never stopped paying my Adobe subscription, because with this I had my Adobe portfolio, which is linked to the Behance. I would say that is main source of the clients that I have. It's from my website. By the way, it's cpicheco.com. And social media, it's really, really important. But I would say that having an online portfolio, it's main source of where the clients come from, because they can really see what you do in a more organized way. Because I would say that Instagram, it's very unorganized. Yeah, I don't know. It's full of random stuff. It's great. It's great. I Instagram gave me it gave me a lot of opportunities in the past, like the etcher workshop, and I met a lot of people. But I would say that having a portfolio is very, very important. It's not sponsored or anything, but I would say that the Adobe portfolio is simple, is clear, and it's even better than the Behance itself, because I remember once I had an interview and the lady thought that my appreciations in the Behance was my portfolio, and it was a little awkward to be honest. I already started talking about my incomes, but I'll just number it to be more organized. Working in a studio, working full-time as freelancer for editorials, books, and magazines. Also, you can work for more commercial stuff like restaurants. I have been doing like a facade storefront. It has been very interesting for my portfolio. I believe most of this came from my Instagram. We all know that nowadays the stability of working in a studio is it's less and less reliable because of all the laydowns and AI, etc. So for me, it's always been very important to not depend on just one source of income. I'm not saying I'm a super money savvy person. On the contrary, actually. I am from a poor country, from Brazil, from a medium class family, and I had to learn how to, in French they say se débrouiller. I think in English it would be something like get out of the shit. I don't know. So since animation is a very project driven industry, I always had something that I could do on the side, like YouTube videos and Instagram. I believe you don't need to do all this. You can be 100% focused in working in a studio, but it's something that's personally it's not for me. I don't see myself as a manager. I want to draw. I want to be a technical person. I want to illustrate, to create, to draw. I feel sense of pre-production is it's something that that's there's no stability. I had to figure out something for me to do, and I have been doing this YouTube channel for quite some time now. Sometimes I do videos in Portuguese or in French or in English. It's not that I'm not taking it serious. As you can see, it's something that I wanted to do for be more confident in my English, in my speech, in my confidence skills. Because one of the other incomes that I will be talking about is teaching. I have been teaching also, especially watercolor. I just want to say it's possible to work and to live as an artist, and you don't need to have a job that you don't like, a boring job. You just need to be very, very proactive. Don't wait to you be laid off. Don't wait to people to come after you. Sometimes it's important to be a little aggressive, like commenting and posting, and don't be too shy either. It's important to know the balance, the difference of being too pushy or annoying, and not being too scared of what people will think about you. In the studios, in the animation studios I work, I offer to teach watercolor. So it's like a win-win situation. I practice my skills of teaching. I see what works, what don't works, and then the people learn. I had some colleagues that became like really, really amazing watercolor artists because I introduced watercolor to them. Of course, she was like an amazing artist before. It's really touching to see that this person starts something because you influenced it. It helped me also to do workshops for Scene Studio, for Etcher. I also taught in Brazil. The more you do, the better you get. I thought that being a teacher would be something that I would never do because I hated school. I wasn't a very good student in my high school, even in college. I was terrible in college. I have always be aware that it's not about the grades that you have, it's about the things that you learn. And I learned a lot of great things in college that I use till now. And I kept studying things that interested me, like watercolor and perspective, and then you kind of become someone that is more specialized in something, and that is what makes your work more appealing to people, because people likes people that are passionate by something. Kind of contradicting myself here, like saying you have to have a lot of source of incomes and have a lot of techniques, but have different subjects that you are interested, but have something that you do with the most of your heart. I don't know if it makes sense. It's like a language. Like English is not my language. I speak 4 languages. In the end, French. I'm much better in French than in English. I just speak English because it's more commercial, and it's like digital art. You have to know to be in the industry. Last thing I want to talk about different incomes that you can do. Prints and work in art markets. I have been doing it since 2018. I sell my prints consignate to stores, and I quit doing it in 2019 when I started to be more serious in the studio that I work at. So I printed myself here in my place. I have like what is it, cardboard and a plastic to envelope it, and also postcards, greeting cards. To be honest with you guys, I don't know exactly what is the best way of doing it, of being a full-time artist, of being an artist, professional artist. I'm just saying it's my way, it's the way that I have been doing for quite some time, and sometimes it works better than others. Now that I have a son, a little boy, it has been difficult because my life has changed a lot. But thanks to all the work that I done previously, like the prints that I had ready, or the contacts that I had, the Instagram that I never gave up completely, my website that I had for years and years, and it's always updated. Thanks to this, now I can take a break from the studios and not being too like crazy to find a new project. I guess that's it. I hope it can help you. Please let me know what you think. I'll be probably teaching soon. Woohoo! I'm so excited about it. Yay! So